I am indeed muted. Oh my god. Hello Mika. Hello Moogie. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Oh my god. I was saying that I probably won't be playing too much today because I'm feeling tired, and you can see that. You can really see that. Sitting here for only the 2 minutes of the stream and just talking to the muted chat. Amazing, amazing, legit Umi experience. A very good Umi stream experience. Right, let me just quickly check a couple of things. Now we'll begin. Fun. Hopefully no one interrupts me today anymore. We can just enjoy Endwalker. I can just peacefully enjoy Endwalker. Hello Mika, hello. Thank you for telling me that I'm muted, because I could have just been streaming muted. Like a smart person I am. Anyway, it's time to end Shadowbringers and start Endwalker today. So let's proceed with the last couple of quests of the Shadowbringers, and can't wait to start the next expansion. How can you like being muted? I don't go muted that often, but yeah, today I'm just really tired and didn't notice that I'm still muted. The company we keep. Alize can tell you are itching to take the fight to the Telephoroi. Ah, I saw you're looking well. I take it you managed to squeeze in some rest. If you came hoping for tidings from Kryl, I'm afraid we're still waiting. But we do have some odd scraps of news to share. Scraps, she says. Lunar primals have been popping up all over the place, but the Alliance has the situation well in hand, thanks in no small party to Hori, Boulder, and the others. Meanwhile, talks with the Beast Tribes are going ever better than expected. Encouraged by Alda's progress with Amalja, Britannia has opened negotiations with the Exile, believe it or not. All of which is obviously very encouraging, but with Telephoroi still out there, it's not as if we can afford to lower our guards. Alright. So, what do we have to do? Who do we have to fight? Begging your pardon, but I come bearing an invitation from the Alliance. The council meeting is due to be held in Alamigo, and your attendance is humbly requested. Ah, well, we were just talking about the Alliance. May I ask what's the agenda? I believe the intention is to share news of recent developments and discuss what measures might be taken to combat the Telephoroi in concert with our new allies. The Beast Tribes have also been invited. It is hoped that they will join us in the fight against our common foe. Fair. So the Alliance will bring all of the Beast Tribes into the fold at a single stroke. An ambitious plan, given the delicacy of negotiations, but mayhap an expedient one, considering the threat we face. Hello Zata, I see that you're not able to redeem first today, neither on my channel, neither on Blue's. But thank you for the checks. Hope you're well today. That is lagging, yeah, a little bit. Indeed, my lady, and for the part, I'm told the Beast Tribes have agreed to attend. If the science to our present, all of Eurasia will be represented. The stoic nod, of course. To arrange such a meeting must have been quite an undertaking, not only diplomatically, but practically. Pray inform the Alliance that we would be honored to participate. We shall make for Alamigo without delay. I'll bear your answer thither with all haste. We look forward to receiving you at the Royal Palace. Well, now that we accepted the invitation, who exactly is going to attend? I move that you usually lead our contingent. Given how long you have worked to end summoning, it's only right that you be present for what promises to be a historic moment. I think we all played our part in the little endeavor, don't you, Aisu? Well, present may rightly claim a seat, I do quite agree, but by your leave, I believe I shall remain here and lend what assistance I can to the coordination of our defensive efforts. I am not coming either, Emeric will be there, and I'd rather not be interrogated. At least I'm always first for Boo, at least I'm always first for Umi. No, at least I'm always here, always ready to support you, silly boss. Thank you, Zota. And that's what matters. There's no competition between Baximi of who's first or second or third or last. As the support matters and the memories we share. Very well. While those with the mind to hold the fort get on with holding it, I suggest the rest of us make for Alameda, shall we? Alamigo's Day. Yeah, certainly, at least until I get the first. Maybe I should just ban you from getting first? In general? That would be funny. It would be funny if you, out of all people, can't redeem first. Where are my... Okay, here is my quest mark. Clerk, enjoy your nomis, Mika. Have tasty dinner. See you later. I have been expecting you. Well, some few guests have yet to arrive. The Alliance leaders are all present. Shall I show you in? Everyone sitting in a chair like that. Oh, that's a lot of bee stripes.
Esteemed guests, you honor us with your presence. As there is much to discuss, let us begin.
Information on our taken brethren you have, yes? Hear it we would! Ah! Beyond forgiveness these featherless ones are! With rivers of blood shall they pay. Freed our people must be!
We too would see your kin liberated. But ere we attempt their rescue, we must first find a means to negate the risk of tempering. Without that, we will be unable even to approach the towers, let alone contend with their defenders.
If all else fails, I've always found cannonballs quite effective.
And what of the prisoners? Would you see them slaughtered?
Think for a moment. Ponder, consider, think. If Merlwyb truly intended to bombard the towers, she would have done so by now. Remember, we came here to find a solution together,
Based.
did we not?
If she decided so, she would remove the, double damage.
Stola spoke of defenders. I but offered
Hello,
a means to
Biggie,
clear
welcome.
a path, should you require it.
Given the enemy's capabilities, we will all need to play our part if we are to have any chance of success. For if any here should give less than their best, it will be to the cost of every living being on this star.
The Paragon, the Empire, our very gods. How can we hope to prevail against such odds?
That our foe is formidable, none would deny. But our strengths are many and varied.
I didn't want to skip, I'll just not touch the mouse. It happens to me every single stream. Oh my god. Wow. I mean, that's how I feel. That's what I do whenever I feel frustrated.
What is it, Shadowbringers? Do not express your passion thus. A little fishing like deals, perhaps. Suffice it to say, I am proud to be counted amongst Eorzea's finest.
He's like me for real. Hello, Sandal. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, for real. That's how you show passion. Yeah.
We kobolds have not forgotten the crimes the Overdwellers committed against us in the past. But today we look to the future as allies united in purpose.
Make mock of the Ixal the Paragon does! Turns kin into puppets, pits brother against brother. Free them from his grasp, we shall!
As Patriarch Zadar will attest, the Scions have granted us a means to free your brethren from their thraldom. This boon we will gladly share, that your people might never be enslaved again.
We accept! We accept!
Everyone's just hippie, hippie, hippie. But what are you actually going to do?
It's taken a while, but I do believe we might be one step closer to a world without primals. Would that Minfilia were here to see it.
We still have a long way to go, and we're going to need a lot more Porksies. But we're moving in the right direction.
If I may have your attention, there is one other point I would like to raise. As we can all agree, freeing those held captive must take precedence over every other concern. But experience has taught us that none save those with the capacity to resist tempering can hope to enter the towers unscathed. And even once inside, a still greater threat may yet await them, that which we call a primal. Needless to say, if we are to succeed,
not everyone can go to
engaging with
towers.
such foes can only ever be considered a last resort. And so I move that we seek to prevent them from being summoned in the first place.
Yes! Both prayer and ether are needed for the ritual. Should either one be denied, the summoning would fail.
Indeed. And so we must endeavor to discover the source of the ether on which the process depends. Do so, and it may present a way to halt the summonings, or perhaps even neutralize the towers entirely.
A promising proposal. While you are conducting your investigations, however, we will need
I
to
have a
remain
very
vigilant,
big
lest the Telephorum make further abductions and summon primals ere we
big
permit
deja
us
vu
to
feeling to be fair, the towers really remind me now of crystals from Final Fantasy XVI, which were draining Earth of Ether. Isn't the same way here?
To stand a better chance of keeping our enemy at bay, we would do well to coordinate our defensive efforts, sending reinforcements to assist our neighbors when needed.
We, Amalja, would have been overwhelmed were it not for our newfound allies. But say the word, and we shall come.
Yippee! Yippee
I
for the
see we are all
peace.
in accord. But what are we to call this proud fellowship of ours? I submit that the honor of naming it should go to the scion whose brave efforts have done so much to unite Eorzea. What say you, my friend?
Of course, I have to do all the job, right? I would call it the Grand Company of Eorzea. I would call it one moment, please. I guess the first one, right? That's not like we have any other options.
But that's the name I...
A fine choice, for there is none here who does not love Eorzea.
Aye, in that we shall ever be united.
United in our gratitude for the realm that gave us life.
Then let it be recorded that on this day, the Grand Company of Eorzea was born.
Oh, Phoebe's shiny eyes. His crystal braves failed in Realm Reborn. But now, I guess his dream kind of like...
How long have we dreamed of this moment?
coming to life.
And now that it's here, oh, forgive me. Might we speak outside?
Of course, Alfie. He doesn't want to cry in front of so many people. Well, now that we are out of earshot of the other delegates, I hope you'll forgive me if I speak my mind. Let me begin by saying that I have dreamt of this day since the moment I first had foot upon these shores, and that I was as heartened as anyone to see the peoples of Eorzea pledge their solidarity. Yet even as they uttered their declarations, all I could think about was the conflict to come, of the sacrifices that will be made, and lives lost, inevitables and inevitabilities that I still struggle to accept. But at least now there is hope. The formation of the Grand Company of Eorzea is the first step, the first of many. Many and more. Oh, there's seats here. How might we be of service? I seek Master Alphinaud's assistance in a matter involving Gridania's neighbors, the Sylphs. I thought the Sylphs were very negotiable. I know that you and yours have long kept a weather eye upon the Crystal Triad, the better to predict the coming coup of primals, and so you will be familiar with the Sylphs of the Ash Crown Consortium. Through their dealings, they have cultivated relations not only with the city-states, but many other communities besides. Communities such as the Beast Tribes. Just so, it is our hope that we may make use of the Sylphs' established lines of communication to coordinate the efforts of our new fellowship. And there remains certain practical differences between a trade consortium and a great company. If the Sylphs are to perform their task effectively, they will require the counsel of one versed in the operational aspects of an armed force. An armed force founded with the self-same goal in mind, no less. The Crystal Braves, yes, forgive me, Master Alphinaud. I know that it was a painful chapter in your life, but the experience may yet be made to serve the realm. In my hubris, I plotted a course for the Crystal Braves, which stretched far beyond the Order's initial conception. One intended to pave the way for the founding of what I intended to call the Grand Company of Eorzea. But my plans all came to naught. Built upon a frail foundation of lofty ideals, the Order was doomed from the first to collapse under the weight of more worldly interests. And I have no wish to see this new endeavor suffer the same fate. Mayhap I ask too much of you. She is so disappointed. Not at all. You may count upon my assistance for what little it is worth. By your leave, I shall prepare a report, including a list of recommendations drawing on the lessons I learned from the failures of the Crystal Braves. You have my gratitude, Master Alphinaud, and my trust. When your report is ready, pray share it directly with the Sylphs. With your guidance and the earnest efforts of every goodly soul gathered here this day, I have no doubt that our fellowship shall emerge from the shadow of Telephoroi and flourish. Until next we meet, my friends. She's so pretty, I really like her. Before committing anything to writing, there are a number of people whose thoughts I should like to hear. Former Braves, you understand? Might you join me in seeking them out? As if you have to ask. I can't think of an excuse not to. So, yes. Well, I shall be grateful of your help, or grudging or not. I'll join you if you're planning to canvass the opinions of your former comrades. It will be a lot quicker if we share the task of questioning them. And mayhap Graha can lend a hand as well. I shall accompany Thancred back to the Rising Stones. Between us, I dare say we should be able to provide an accurate enough account of the day's events. I should be glad of your company, Graha. I shall explain the details on the way. Let's go. Let's go. We have people stars to see. A moment. So what's the plan, brother mine? Before discussing the task at hand, I should probably admit the report I proposed is largely written. Not long after the fateful day in Ul'dah, I penned a detailed account of the organization's history from the events that led to its inception to the failings that brought about its demise. This I did primarily as a means of taking some semblance of responsibility. Never did I imagine that it might later be referred to by those seeking to form a similar organization. And while I made every attempt to be objective, the account was mine alone. Its events, viewed from a singular perspective, for it to be of use, however, must be broadened to encompass the viewpoints of all involved. Only then can it answer what seems to me to be a crucial question, namely, why, after the Crystal Braves disbanded, did some members choose to remain with us, while others did not? I see. You think the answer will tell us something about the nature of the ties that bind our new Grand Company together? And that this knowledge might help us to prevent it from falling apart when those bonds are inevitably tested. That is my hope, yes, but the question I would ask are uncomfortable to some. As the former commander of Crystal Braves, I doubt that those who abandoned the cause would welcome my inquiries. Then Graha and I will just have to try. Meanwhile, the two of you can talk to the ones who kept the faith. Fine suggestion. Have care, however. Certain of my former comrades are of questionable character, so keep your wits about you and let us reconvene in Gridania later on. And where do I have to go? If you have no objections, I have in mind to begin my speaking with Riol and Alien. If memory serves, the two of them will be attending an intelligence briefing at Castrum Oriens. Let us seek them out there. Okay, but where was that? Thank God it's... Oh, it's in the fringes. Thank God it's close to the teleport. Thank God I don't have to run far. Well, look who it is, and what brings you two here wouldn't have anything to do with the big meeting, would it? In a matter of speaking, I have been assigned a task, you see, for which I require assistance of former crystal braves. I mean, when I remember the ending of Realm Reborn and like the past Realm Reborn story quest, damn, that was such a big, I don't know, cliffhanger. Like, shit went down so fast, I didn't like even notice how did it spin like that. How did it spin into that? So you want to know why I decided to stick with the science? I had an easy thing to put into words that. As Riol will attest, I spent a long time agonizing over my failure to alert you to the traitors in our midst. For my negligence, I was captured along with many others, and we were powerless to prevent the tragedies that ensued. Not a day goes by that I do not think back to those fateful events. By joining the science, I hope to redeem myself, and I will continue to serve the cause for as long as I am able. But that wasn't my only reason. When we were finally reunited at the Rising Stones, you refused to blame anyone but yourself for the fall of the Crystal Braves. And in spite of everything that had happened, everything you had suffered, you took us back without a moment's hesitation. We would not have blamed you had you turned us away, but when you gave us your trust instead, what else could we do but to try and repay it? Nothing, that's what. As for my own tale, well, I've always felt the Science have something in common with my old crew. The duty of the strong is to protect the weak, that was our creed, and I still strive to live by it to this day. But as time goes on, I've learned that the strength comes in many shapes and sizes, from hoary boulder to Mistress Tataro. Yeah, Mistress Tataro is a force to be reckoned with. We have all of us got something to offer. And not one of us is doing it for personal gain, because we believe there is more important things than that. Things worth protecting, which is what being a Scion all about. I'm at loss for words. Thank you, my friends. To hear this from you means more than you know. Forgive me, could you give us your thoughts on Crystal Braves? Why do you think the Crystal Braves ended in failure? Well, it's found in ideals were something to be proud of, but ideals alone don't make a crew. For every swap who signed up with good intentions, there was another who was only in it for the coin, the glory, or both. Ours was quite a disparate band. And while I will never forgive Hilbert, the fact that we managed to function at all was thanks in large part to his efforts. Just a pity he was doing it all for the wrong reasons. Only take one bad apple, they say, and the Braves had a barrel of them. Not like the Science, we might look like a ragtag band of misfits, but deep down, we all got that shared sense of purpose. And why? Because Tataro sifted out all the glory hunters before they made it through the door. I see. So while our ranks comprise a diverse range of people, each with their own individual strengths, we are all united in purpose. Thank you, my friends. With your permission, I shall make a record of our discussion. I'll refer to it when drafting my recommendations until we meet again. I'm telling you, Tataru is just what runs the science. Without her, nothing would be happening. On official business, Alphino is keen to hear what Alice and Graha have learned from the Braves who turned their back on the cause. Well, I think we have taken up enough of our colleagues' time, and I am conscious that less life-affirming testimonies await. Let us make our way to Gridania and hear what others have learned. Alright, let's go to Gridania. Go to Gridania. And where is this? Next to the Lancers Guild. Okay. Really like Gridania, is like so nice, so relaxing, so green. Thanks to Tataru's ever-dependable intelligence, we managed to track down a handful of former Braves without any great difficulty. Some were forthright, others less so, but we heard enough to form a picture. I must warn you, Alphino, some of their comments were harsh. I can well imagine, but their opinions are no less vital to my reports. I seek the unvarnished truth. Thank you, I will set about adding your findings to my own at once. In the meantime, pray go on ahead to Little Solace and seek out Elder Frixio. I will join you anon. Where is that? Eastrom. Right, the Sylph place. I already forgot the map. Even come on, teleport there. Even though I grinded fates so many times there, together with Miggy while grinding for the relic weapons. How could I forget about such a place? Ah, welcome, Brave One and friends of Brave One. How good it is to see walking once again so soon after the meeting. It's been a while since we last spoke. Should this one perform the customary dance of greeting? Oh, I better not dance. Indeed it has. The palace was very pretty. The meeting was far too noisy for this one. So many shouting ones and squawking ones and cheering with no chance of carefree conversation. Still, this one is pleased. All ones can be friends. Horned one, Kanen Sena, said the walking ones would be coming to the Solace. Imperial ones also invaded Sylphlands and abducted many of these ones. So these ones will be glad to bear messages between fighting friendly ones. That is heartening to hear, Elder. It will require all ones to work in unison to stop the Telephoroi. Those ones will try very hard, of course, but in matters of war, these ones have little experience. Any advice walking ones can provide would be most welcome. Oh, another pretty silver-haired one, and in quite a hurry, it seems. Aliza, you must come quickly. Whatever's the matter, Alphino? Don't tell me you can read my handwriting. What? No! A twin-adder officer accosted me as I was about to set out. Charlene has sent an envoy who is due to arrive in Gridania at any moment. Don't can't read my handwriting then. I wonder how bad is her handwriting then. And anyway, could it be that Kryl has managed to sway the forum? We shall know soon enough, but there is more. The envoy has requested that the two of us attend the audience with the Elder Seer. Really? I can see why they might want science to be present, but us specifically... Wait. It isn't who I think it is. It is. I could scarce believe it myself, but when I inquired as to the envoy's identity, I was told that it was Fortunal Leveler. Is their dad came for them? Your father? Well now, the fact that a serving member of the forum had journeyed here would be surprise enough, but him? Quite, I glean from this that they are taking the matter seriously. That may be, but why him and not one of the other 98 forum members unless he volunteered for it? It has been some time since you last saw your father, has it not? Could it be that he's concerned for your well-being? Yeah, maybe he's just lonely without his children. Perhaps, but he has always been reluctant to discuss his work with us. Indeed, and whenever we write to our parents, it is invariably our mother who replies. Nevertheless, I welcome the opportunity to meet with him after so long, even if it's secondary to his true purpose here. Yippee! Elder Frixian left, though I am to cut our visit short, we must return to Gridania. Pray accept my apologies, along with my reports. Oh boy, never mind. There will be time to talk later. This one won't keep walking once from more urgent matters. Go. The audience will be held at Lotus Stand, where the Elder Seer waits even now. Let us be on our way. Ooh, the Lotus Stand is so pretty. If that's what I think it is. What? Why am I in Fate? No! I don't want to be in Fate. Anyway. Oh yes, it is where I think it is. It's a very pretty spot. I really like it. Welcome, warrior flight. The Elder sits here and your friends are waiting within. Oh, I have to run, okay. Thought I would be loaded into the cutscene. Just look how pretty this place is. I wish I would have also a bit better graphics. I could afford to make the graphics a bit better for the stream. But this place is just so magical. Just look at it, so pretty. Okay. Let's continue. My friends, I thank you all for coming so swiftly. Words of Master Fortune. Hello Hitachi, welcome to the stream. Hello. Hope you're well today. Word of Master's Fortunal's visit took us quite by surprise when the Alliance granted Mr. Kryl permission to request Charlene's aid. We did not anticipate the prompt reply, much less it would be delivered by a member of the Forum. What nature of the reply may be, we shall soon discover. Oh, is that the dad? Is that the twins' dad?
Elder Seedseer, I thank you for granting me this audience.
And I don't look little, except for hair color and eye color.
I am Forsino Leveilleur, here in my capacity as representative of the Forum.
It is I who should thank you, Master Forsino, for journeying so far and so swiftly.
Hello, Matt.
Would that
Welcome
our
to the
first meeting
stream.
could have been under happier
Knock and go
circumstances.
if you're well today.
It has been too long, Father. You look well.
As do you both. Ameliance will be glad to hear that you are taking care of yourselves.
Ameliance?
How is Mother?
It's Mother's name. Okay.
She misses you terribly, of course, but is otherwise a picture of health. Circumstances apart, I'm grateful that our meeting has afforded me the chance to be reunited with my children at long last. And I believe I also owe you thanks for the hospitality you showed my father, Louisoix, during his sojourn in Eorzea.
All thanks we owe to him. In the days prior to the 7th Umbral Calamity, it was your father's tireless efforts which granted us a means to vanquish the primals. Were it not for him, our strength would have been quite spent by the time the Empire arrived. That Gridania still stands is in large part his achievement. He was a great man.
He would doubtless have been moved to hear you say so.
Hello, Gray. Good vibes,
I
good
must
vibes.
confess, however, that
Good
I
day to
opposed
you.
his decision to intervene. And my position remains unchanged.
Bro, what? The entire world is about to die and you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna do nothing. Yeah, I agree, Alize. I have the similar
To chart the course of
emotion.
history, not to change it. I am familiar with the Sharlayan stance.
Doing well, doing okay, doing okay. A bit tired today, so I started the stream quite late, and I don't think I'll be playing for long for today, but yeah, pretty good day. I'm alert though, not sure if I should spoil myself on Final Fantasy XIV. Yeah, I don't know if you should spoil yourself on the story, because it's honestly quite far into the game. I think a lot of the stuff you won't understand, but a lot of the things will be quite like, whoa, that is going to happen, you know, those kind of things. The world is dying, stop trying to ruin my way. Not our world!
It is more than that. It is our way of life, who we are. But I came here not to deliver a lecture, but the Forum's answer to your request. Sharlayan will under no circumstances intervene in the conflict between Eorzea and the Garlean Empire.
I will wait until they get the tower next to the Sharlayan Forum.
May I ask for what reason the Forum has come to this decision? The final days spell the end not only for Eorzea, but the entire world.
The final days? Pray spare me your hyperbole. This conflict is no more than the latest in a series of petty squabbles between yourselves and Garlemald.
Petty
One
squabbles.
in which Sharlayan will take no part. If the final days were truly upon us, we would know.
Mm-hmm. How many
Father,
things you know?
You must ask the Forum to reconsider. You may feel safe on your little island across the waves, but if you imagine the Telophoroi will leave you be, you are mistaken. They mean to kill us all, themselves included.
Alphino is right. We have seen what the enemy is capable of, the lengths to which they'll go. This is no time to turn a blind eye. If Eorzea falls, so too will Sharlayan. So if you truly love our homeland, you will join us. Now, before it's too late.
I thought you knew better than to raise your voice to your elders.
Oh
It
my
seems I was
god.
wrong.
I really dislike their father already. I see him for like 2 minutes, and I already hate him.
Time abroad would instill in you some hint of restraint, of discipline. But I see now that Eorzea has made fools of you both. Have you forgotten why it was that I so vehemently opposed your grandfather's departure?
Binky, why are you side-eyeing me?
His only solution was to go to war.
Don't side-eye me.
Death, devastation, ruin. Even those who claim victory are scarred for life. What prize could ever justify such sacrifice?
Oh, he's so annoying. Yeah, imagine he sacrificed himself so that you and his grandkids could live. Wow.
It is the duty of the learned to avert such tragedy. By fanning the flames of war, you forsake all you once held dear.
Better to fight and fail than wait for the axe to fall. To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it's indolence. It is in your power to save us, refuse and you condemn us all. I think the second one is a better option to say.
I see your friend shares your misguided ideals. But unlike her, you should know better. By espousing such barbaric notions, you subvert the teachings of Sharlayan and place all we have worked for in jeopardy. Alphino, Alizé, as of this moment, you shall no longer bear the name of Leveilleur.
Whoa. Whoa.
What? Father. How you choose to live your lives is no longer my concern. If you wish to walk the path of ruin, I will not stand in your way.
Imagine being so snobby to just disown your children over different worldviews. Wow.
Master Fortuno, while Sharlayan may have no intention of intervening in this conflict, we can still part as friends. Will you not stay and speak with us, that we might learn of Sharlayan's hopes for the morrow?
I have said what I came here to say. Any further discussion would be meaningless.
Father! Wait! Don't bother, Alizé!
How can you stand there and watch him walk away? How can you let this happen?
I don't think you can change his opinion, Elsie. So that's what he came here to say? That we're all fools for having the temerity to defend ourselves against the Telephor? And as for the rest, like it or not, this was the Form's decision, to watch from afar while Eorzea burns. Father was but the messenger, and as he handed down their judgment I could think of nothing to say that could possibly sway him. I still can't. To have prolonged the discussion would have changed little, for it is not only Master Fortunal who must be persuaded, but the Forum as a whole. The decision was made ere your father crossed the sea, nor is it like to be changed. And so we shall face the Telophoroi without their aid. Forgive me, but if they had no intention of helping us, why would they go to the trouble of sending an envoy in the first place? Why did they not simply keep their counsel, as they are wont to do? Link shall take the call? Take the phone call. I see. Has Master Fortunal arrived yet? Yeah, there was a drama scene already. Hello, Matilda. My guess her time seeing here. Come on, you're absolutely stunning. Hi, by the way. Thank you! Thank you for your compliment, and hello, I hope you're doing well. Then it is as I feared. My efforts were in vain. I pleaded our case to as many forum members as I could, but they flatly refused to discuss the matter. No, that's not exactly true. I should rather say that they ignored every word I said on the subject, without exception. It was almost unnerving. They're like, no shit, their father was so unnerving, I'm still fuming from it. I'm good, how's the game? How's you? I'm doing okay. A bit tired today. But I guess I could say I'm enjoying the story because I am so deeply invested into it. I'm absolutely hating one character right now, but you know, it is what it is. Could it be that they're hiding something from us? That might go some way to explain Master Fortunal's performance. When he said that they would know if the final days were truly upon us, I dismissed it as pride. But what if they genuinely believe that they know how the world will end, and simply disagree with us about the circumstances? That I don't know. But something tells me that they are not as unconcerned about the telephony as they claim. So their little butts are on fire. They're just sitting there, being little snobs. The color scheme of everything in your room right now is just perfection. I have everything green. Yeah, I have everything green, like pastel greens and beige. And other furniture that I couldn't get in green is white. So like I have bed and whites, my wardrobe is in white, the bookshelves, the table, the little drawer for all of my art supplies. It's very pleasing to my eyes. I really wanted my room to be like very, very comfy because I spend most of my day in my room. I work from home, and so I wanted my room and my workspace to be, you know, very inviting. So it wouldn't feel like such a hassle to be working here. If the threat weren't real, why else would they be so standoffish and secretive? I would very much like to delve deeper into this, but I'm afraid I've exhausted every avenue of inquiry. Nor have I fared any better with my other mission researching Hydaelyn and the Ethereal Sea. I tried enlisting the help of experts in the field, but it appears the Forum has forbidden anyone from cooperating with us. Obstructed at every turn. So it would seem, but don't lose heart yet. With all the knowledge and acquaintances we have between us, we can still find a way forward. To that end, I would like you all to join me here. When the time is right, of course, I'm aware that matters in Eorzea stand on a knife edge. But with your permission, I can at least start making the necessary arrangements. I've always wanted to visit Charlian. Please do. Well, there are one or two things to take care of here first. I mean, not gonna lie. I wanted to go there since the very moment I heard about it, like, when was it that I got curious? I think in Heavensward. When I went to Idleshire. To the, like, past Charlian ruins. And so you shall, albeit under less than happy circumstances. It may take a while to secure entry for you all, but I'll let you know when everything is in order. Look after yourselves in the meantime, won't you? Your speculations give me cause to hope, yet if these scenes will bear fruit, I cannot say. While it is possible the Charlans hide some secret from us, there can be no certainty that its exposure will prompt in them a change of heart, and so for the present we must needs confront the plight in which we find ourselves. The Forum has refused our request for aid, and it falls for us alone to contend with the Telophori. Even with all of Eorzea standing united, there is no guarantee that we will prevail. What does Charlene intend to do if we fail? " Oh, I can choose food. Zephyr! Chicken fettuccine! Golden pineapple juice. Lemon muffin. Damn. If Blue was here, she would tell me to take chicken fettuccine. Flat, thick pasta smothered in a rich cream sauce with tender slices of chicken. Yeah, I should go to shop, to market tomorrow and buy some zephyr though. I crave it now. Death unto dawn. Ooh, Shashiwood. Canon Senna seems determined not to let the disappointment of Charlone's rejection distract her from the task at hand. Oh, while Charlotte's stance is indeed disappointing, we cannot allow ourselves to be distracted from the challenge before us. There is much and more to be done. I shall begin by sharing the forum's response with my counterparts in the Alliance. Meanwhile, I would ask that the science... Grave tidings, walking ones! Grave tidings! What happens? What happens? Calm yourself, my gentle friend. What has occurred? These ones who went to see feathered ones sent terrible news. Destroying ones have appeared in Zilvatol. Destroying ones, and captured ones, and even frightful godly ones. Feathered ones did not stand a chance, and were sent flapping and squawking. When did this happen? Is it too late to help them? Too late, yes, much too late. What do we have on my lips stuck? But luckily, destroying ones were only passing through and continued on west. Feathered ones who did not fight were left unharmed. Hello, Kubanimo. Welcome, welcome. West, that would be Quertus. My lady, these guardians report that the Lothoroi have emerged from the eastern highlands of Quertus and are marching at speed. Though their purpose has yet to be determined, the Cartinu Flats would seem their most likely destination. Lord Aymeric has already dispatched his forces and requests our immediate support. Hello, Nathan. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well today. Tell him he shall have it. The time has come for the Grand Company of Eorzea to prove its worth. Well, mayhap it is a mercy that we do not have time to stew upon our misfortunes. Come, my friends, let us make haste to Cartino. Doing pretty good. Good. Hope you're having comfy weekends. Wait, this one almost forgot. Destroying ones were said to be led by cackling robed ones. Acids. This one must see that all walking ones know. Farewell. They're so cute! Fun Daniel. Who else? It was only a matter of time before that grinning maniac showed himself again. I shall have an airship ready to bear you to Cartino. Pray see to your preparations and report to the landing with all haste. At once, my lady. Let us away. Grinning maniac. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Sorry for standing on the chair. I know it's not very polite, but that happened. It's a Muggy! Hello, Muggy. Why are you... Why are you here? Why are you here? Will you let me pet Muggy? I like how he's standing under the leaf all the time. Right, landing. Endwalker start throw party. Yes, gonna start it now. Did you see that too? Who do I report to though? Oh, it's outside. Is it outside or am I in the right place? Speak with Alpha Note. Outside the Carlin Canopy. Can I read for once? Can I read for once? Really? How did I even miss him? Waiting for ya? Yep, here. I will soon be in Endwalker. Trust me, it's the last quest in the Shadowbringers. I see, it would seem Fardola here has come all the way to Gridania to find us. I have explained the situation, but she insists her business is urgent. Aye, and it'll be over sooner if you shut up and come with me. Well, I guess. What does she have to tell us? Oh, is it Arnold? If that was his name. He's in a wheelchair. At least he's alive, I guess.
I can't tell you how good it is to see you.
It arrived a lot sooner than expected, eh? The day I craned my neck up at you.
Yeah, not how you expected that.
Only because you're sitting down. Unless...
Yeah, if it's a wheelchair, it's not a normal chair.
The chirurgeons say I may never walk again.
Oh, damn.
Come on, Alfino, it could be worse. Besides, I didn't come here to dampen the mood. Quite the opposite. All I ever wanted was to fight for a cause I believe in.
Turned out the other way, sadly.
But my fighting days are over. So I want you to fight in my stead. Be the hero I can't.
Arden was actually such a nice character in Stormblood. It's quite sad to see him like that now. What do you mean, Alfie?
No one ever calls themselves a hero. Even the ones who eat primals for breakfast. It's for others to decide.
Yeah, don't look.
Look, Alfino. You already are a hero. To me and countless others. We see you doing your damnedest to protect us all. And you're not alone, are you? There are people who believe in you, just as you believe in them.
We carry the dreams of many, we'll carry yours too. We'll be sure to give your regards to the Till of Roy. Some things may have changed, but adventure isn't over yet. I mean, that's a nice thing to say, I guess.
I know what's at stake, and how many people are depending on you.
Oh no, I get
I'm entrusting my dreams to you. Like Albert and Owley once entrusted their dreams to me.
there was a time when I would have borne the weight of such expectations without a second thought.
What changed
But
now?
I know just how heavy that burden can be. To tell the truth, I'm beginning to wonder if I chose the right path. Sacrifices will inevitably be made for the sake of the ideals I uphold.
I guess
Maybe
Alfie's growing
I'm not
up.
the person I thought I was. The person you think I am.
Like at the very beginning of the game, he was such an idealist and thought that people really like only care about good things, you know, about the morals and ideals.
I wouldn't presume to tell you. But I will say this. In spite of everything, you've come this far. The road ahead might not always be clear, but you've never been one to give up or take the easy way out. And everything you do for others. For a brighter future. I'm proud to call you my friend. Well, I've said my piece, so I'll let you go. I know you've got more important things to be doing. Just give what I've said some thought, all right?
I shall, my friend. And we will meet again soon, I promise.
Nothing left for me to do but wave and smile.
You've got a pretty narrow view of what it means to be a hero, do you know that? You think they're all forged in the fires of battle? That it's all about being brave and killing villains? Alphino and the others will carry on their fight. But theirs isn't the only one. There are other ways you can make a difference. If you stop feeling sorry for yourself and put your bloody mind to it.
I like how Ferdol is always so like sharp.
There's not much chance of
tongued.
reliving the quiet life with you around, is there?
Of course not.
If you're content to twiddle your thumbs thinking of what might have been, that's your lookout. But I reckon you've got some fight left in you.
And I reckon you might be right. If there's a way I can still help my friends, I'll bloody well find it.
Okay. What do we have to do next? Finally going on the airship? Oh, we have a duty. I hope that my gear is high level enough. You can tell me later what that was all about, but judging by the sight of Alphino's jaw, it appears to have done him some good. Tancred and the others have already left the Rising Stones, and according to Communications Officer Amelia and Campbell's forces are also bound for Cartino as we speak. They mean to keep the promise they made in Alamigo, and we must do the same by saving as many of their tempered kin as possible. Anyway, the airship is ready to depart. We should get going. Okay. Okay. The final solo duty of Shadowbringers. Death unto dawn. Good luck, I mean good luck. Is it that hard? Am I going to fail? Am I going to fail? I mean, I probably will fail, you know. I always fail my solo duties.
My fellow Scions, as I am sure you will have heard, we can expect no help from Charlene, nor are we any closer to discerning the Telophoroid's grand design.
Don't remember it being hard, but then again, it's been 3 years since I played through Shadowbringers. It doesn't matter if it's hard or easy, I just fail the mechanics, okay? If I see them for the first time and they're like in very fast motion, you know, one after another, I will fail, I'll make mistakes, like, you know, second or third time I will do it, of course.
And now, our adversary moves against us in unprecedented numbers, compelling us to answer in kind. The outlook, in short, is bleak. Yet though our foes are many, and we but few, we may still tip the balance in Eorzea's favor.
First time when you don't know what to do. Did that myself too.
Of course. We will do what we always do.
I mean, some duties are okay, some aren't that hard, some are pretty understandable and like natural to do. Intuitive, I guess. But some just shoot everything at you and you're just lost.
A less than daunting prospect, judging by your expression. Could it be that you've dispelled your lingering doubts, Alphino?
Oh, I doubt I ever will. But as my friends have kindly reminded me, I have come this far, and that must count for something.
God be good, Alphino. That's what we've been trying to tell you all along.
For one so bright, you can be remarkably dim at times. There is such a thing as overthinking, you know.
There's such a thing as overthinking, yes, Tinian, but you just don't think, you know. They're like on two different ends of the spectrum. They are really on the two different ends of the spectrum. One just doesn't think, another overthinks. Remember the solo duty in Heavensward when you had to chase down the dude to the building? Then you read the quest and killed him before it got to the building, got lost and had to restart. I don't remember that duty, to be honest. But yeah, some duties can be like, you have to read what you have to do, not just like go and fight things.
Might I suggest that we continue
I
this
assume
conversation
in this
after
one
the
I'll have to
It would
fight
appear
the
that
most.
Telophoroi have already arrived.
Most likely I'll just have to fight.
I'll do what I can to cure the Tempered, but they'll have to be incapacitated first.
Have care, my friends, for none can say wherefore our foe did choose this fateful field to be our battleground. Whatever may transpire, pray grant him not the pleasure of
Alright, the Cartino is where Louis was fighting Bahamut. That makes sense, huh? Best of luck, enemy. Hello, Nepu. Thank you. I'll try my best. I don't promise that I will win. But I will try. Okay. Listen well, friends. The Telophoroi are swooping across Cartino. As for the Ascian, he was briefly sighted above the battlefield but has since vanished. He likely intends to watch events unfold from afar. Thus far, the movements of the lunar primals have proven difficult to predict. Even when poised to ambush our troops, we instead withdraw for some unknown reason. Whatever the Telophoroi plan may be, the primals are our primary target. Understood, they will not elude the science for long.
Prepare yourself.
Let's give it our all.
Wait. Come on. Notice me. Freaking notice me. Justinian, why the hell do you have so little HP? I'll keep them occupied. The rest of you seek out the primals. Really? Let us divide our forces. That way we will locate the primals more swiftly. Sancred to Stolle and I shall head east. I'll concentrate my efforts on the temperate with luck. I should have the chance to cure some. I'll go west, Tansu. Alpinot, come with me. Okay. What is Justinian? He's a Dragoon aka Florton. Yeah, that was the joke I was about to say. Something's not right. Think so. Oh my god, that figurine is so good! And the signs spread out across the field. Alize Graha take the fight to Lothroy. The little figurines looked so good. Wait, what? Graha is with shield and sword? He's paladin? There are so many of them. I won't be curing anyone at this rate. We'll have to incapacitate them first. What do I have? Cast following spells in succession. What? Flare combo or Scorch combo? Deals unexpected damage with potency to all the enemies. Duelist attack with potency. Duelist attack to all enemies. Around the target restores target's HP. Right. Ah, I see. Damn, I never played. Oh, so you have kind of like things that are close to you. So you can have close combat and long range combat with the Red Mage. Never played Red Mage. I have no clue what I'm doing. Graha is an all-around black mage, white mage, paladin. You can do it all, yeah. Graha, do something. Oh, that was so pretty. Damn, this skill is so pretty. I like it. The Red Mage, I got 200, never to touch it again with the next until next expansion. Why are you attacking me? Graha, use your freaking tank skill. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I probably could have been just casting things. Oh no, she can't run! Ah, I should have used the skill. I'm so silly. Yeah, she can use the skill. Oh my god, I feel so stupid now. It seems we've earned a moment's respite. Then let us take this opportunity to cure the temperate. Okay, use the person. He just switched jobs! He just switched jobs, oh my god. Forgot them all. Need a healer quickly. What do I use? Do I... Huh? Do I heal them? Do I... Oh, Angela. And that's why I failed duties. That's me with most jobs. I have everything at 100 and most of them I don't play. They'll just get to 100 after I finish next expansion store. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Totally makes sense because some jobs are not something that you enjoy playing. It all depends on what kind of playstyle you like more. So it's obvious that there'll be some jobs that you just try out and you just don't like them, don't play them. So what is that asshole doing? Do you see that? The glyph, yes. How worried should we be? Fell in love with Viper when I tried it. It's my main job now. Let me see. I hope I have a chance to try it out too. Listen well and judge for yourselves. Though I can see the ethereal currents, I had not thoroughly examined those that flow through the hearts of Cartino. But now that I'm here, things have become clear. The flights conceal an etheric confluence, like to the pillars of the Azim Steppe, but greater in scale, far greater. The glyphs that Fandaniel has conjured reached into its very midst. And I believe I know their purpose. Should the lunar primals destroy them, it would spark a chain reaction with the potential to obliterate the confluence entirely. The resultant disruption to the flow of ether would sow the chaos among the elements, prompting earthquakes, floods, and tempests large enough to lay waste to the realm. Should be able to pick it up and all down. Yeah, I mean, I bought Dawn Trail only like a few weeks ago, or a week ago, when there was discount on Steam. And I haven't... I want to level up some job. I want to pick up a new job, but I'm not sure which one. I'm thinking to actually try out Dragoon. Or maybe White Mage, I don't know. That he would go so far comes as little surprise. We must need to protect the confluence at all cost. I hope this progress saves, and if I die here, is it Odin? So the time has come to pit my blade against his. Follow my lead. Yeah. Who am I? Oh, I'm a Ryanje. Shit. Deals unexpected damage. Leave everything to fate as you draw a card from your divining deck. Certain person much heals. So either heals, either deals damage. Okay. Restores 20% of HP. I guess here, Prince Science Center. I guess here I will have to heal Tancred. You need to talk. You need to talk like him now. No, I can't. I can't. Astrologian is a fun healer. I also was thinking to pick up Astro because I really like the weapons. I really like the glams. Do I touch it? No, I guess I just fight Odin. I target Sankron? Okay, let's see. What do we... oh, here.
I shall protect.
Did I fail? I did fail. Miserably. Should have just attacked the chains. Oh shit, what am I supposed to do? Oh, I see. Okay. Alright. Hello, Rianji heal? Hope Synchro doesn't die there. This does not bode well. We brace ourselves. Oh. Where is he? Still winning? I don't know. Come on, Yashtola, you're a black mage. Deal damage. Okay, come here. Oh, tankle me. Oh shit. Why am I so dead all the time? Stay out of his reach. Easy to say. Guess I'll just follow them. Can I heal this thing, I wonder? Oh yeah, I can heal it. Okay. That is... I don't think this is safe, but okay. Oh, here is safe. Let me target him. Come on, Y'shtola. Did we win? Or did we fail? I guess we won? Since he disappeared? Yippee! Meanwhile, Graffiti and Elizabeth prepare to lock swords with Lunar Ravana. Oh shit, not Ravana. Although I do like his soundtrack a lot. Who am I playing as now? The cat boy. Oh, what is this even? A role-playing, experiencing what it is to be someone else. Okay. Didn't know the definition of role-playing. Okay, deal size damage. Cast succession. Okay, deals lightning damage to all targets. Stars HP and the allies on allies. Prevents spellcasting. Movements and other activity of all nearby enemies. Okay. Oh, damage over time, okay. No, I shouldn't have done that. Okay, who's... Alizé, come on, deal with them faster. Yumi, what is it? What is it, Mickey? Oh no! What? Don't tell me I have to start everything from zero now. Damn, don't tell me I have to... Oh no, come on. Damn. Oh, resume from midway. Okay. Can keep it on normal. We can resume from midway. Thunder damage over time. Fire damage and ice when you don't have mana. No, ice was also with mana. It had like 800 on it. I'm just clicking all buttons because I wanted to figure out what stuff it does and how it looks like. But no, ice is just ranged. And I had to use the skill break against the butterflies. I think. I'll try. But thank God you don't have to do every single like little beautified. Alright, Thunder. Actually, to all nearby enemies. Why did it not kill all of them? Okay, yeah, use the break. Rock is cheating, bringing his white mage skills, yeah. Okay. Can I heal? No! Put us down! Put us down! Damn, Alice barely survived. It's kind of hard when he's a mage. Oh shit. Like, do I have to attack him from back or something? Oh boy. Oh shit. I have no mana. Oh, yeah. On his side now. On his flanks? Damn, Alice, they just don't die. I'm safe. Oh no, 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 no. Shit. 2 wound stacks! Oh my god. Do I have to kill these things? Stop them with break, right. I have a way of breaking his defense, but I need time. Keep him occupied? Use break to hinder Ravana's will. Oh my god. Can I... Alright, I'm ready. It's now or never. Alizé being epic as usual. God them, destroy them. No, Alizé did all the job. It's okay. All good. Almost dead. Me or Ravana? Alright, that's third cleared. Yeah, I thought that ending of Shadowbringers would be much quicker. Didn't expect it to be so long. At the self-same moment you stand shoulder to shoulder with Alphinaud and Estinian resolved to lay Lunar Ifrit low. Can I get a figurine of my warrior flight like that? Finally, I'm on my job. I can do it. Told you it would take a while. Damn. Didn't expect it to be so bad. Lunar Ifrit, the one Arenvald and Fordola encountered. Right. This one's not taken to be lightly. Be on your guards. I'll try. At least I don't have to play as a Estinian because that was so bad. Yes, it's my time to shine.
You're finished.
Alfie, we're going to help you, don't worry. Oh, this has no effect. Alfie, your healing is bad. I'm just saying. Your galvanized gives me no shield. Where is it? Send in my attack. Piece of fire. Lunar nails, more of them. It's not even scratching me. Oh my god, more of them. Auto 6 to destroy the confluence. And us along with it. So it come to this. Whoa! That's a lot of Estinians. Not what I was expecting. As long as I draw breath, I won't give in. Come on now, you can do it. I believe in you. This time we ended this. I mean, yeah, he's kind of dead if you look at his HP bar. Kill it! Kill it! Thank you for the follow, Nathan. Alright, I hope that was the last of it. I'm getting really tired. It is a very big test of your endurance. Although, did I have the message like your level is no longer synced, so maybe it's not the last of it.
And thus another plan went up in smoke. I am beginning to see why Lord Xenos thinks so highly of you.
Endwalker is coming. It's coming.
Not that this changes anything, you understand. You have merely earned yourself a stay of execution.
Oh my god. That's painful. Shadowbringers best expansion goes into another amazing expansion. I'm pretty excited about Endwalker. Really enjoyed Shadowbringers, so I can't wait to see how the story develops further.
We've treated as many as we can, but some were beyond help.
Do not hang your head so, brave scions. Though not all of our captured brethren could be saved, we are grateful for those whose minds have been restored.
Yeah, I mean, we did it without Charlott's help, so that's good, it all worked out.
Do no more, and that is enough. So please hold your heads high.
Should have been quicker, but I'll do better next time. Thank you for your kind words. They mean a lot.
A victory at great cost, but a victory nonetheless. We must stay strong and press on. Isn't that right?
One battle at a time. We'll get there. To the very end. Well, we've come this far. We'll get there. We'll get there. Everything will be dodgeable.
That we will.
Ooh, it's the moon. What about the moon? Volume to the max. Why is the moon so shiny? It's way too shiny, suspicious. Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers. And we finally finished this expansion. Okay, well, there are titles and very bangers, so I'll go quickly and fetch more water because my throat is dry for so much reading. So be right back in a couple of minutes, seconds even. I am quite sad that we have to leave. We have to leave her in the first. That was quite hard to leave Reem. Welcome back, everyone. I am back indeed. I guess it's safe to say that if I skip, nothing will happen, right? Change scroll speed. Oh, you can scroll faster. Hide scrolling text. That's so silly. Yeah, can we skip the scrolling text surely? You can skip, I don't think it matters. Yeah, I think if there is like some other cutscene, then it will end separately. Yeah, there's another cutscene. Here you go. Well, what Merrick is doing here. I trust you'll enjoy the comfortable flight aboard the pride of this guardian fleet. Lest you worry, the Bonanza has been towed to a nearby location to be retrieved at your convenience. I like that it's so pink. Are you starting Endwalker today? Yeah, I think I will do a couple of the first quests. I think I can do a bit. Like I want to see. Probably like right now I will go to Charlene, and I will be very pissed off at everyone there. I want to see a reaction to something. I don't know how far I will go. It all depends on how big are the cutscenes, the beginning cutscenes. If they're like really long and I feel like I don't have much energy left, then I will end at like first quest. But yeah, as quickly. Oh, well, I will continue tomorrow, and I was thinking that next week I might take break from drawing on streams and just stream main scenario quests every evening, because I have a lot of commission work and I have some work that I can't stream. I have some drawings that I can't stream, so yeah, maybe I'll just be streaming in the evenings on work days, playing games. You have thought of everything, Lord Merrick, and may I say how much I appreciated the hospitality you afforded us on the way home. Thinking nothing of it, our destination lay in the same direction, and it afforded me the perfect opportunity to learn how my errant friend has been since last he took his leave. It would seem you have finally found a place to settle down. Like how he turned away. I merely grew weary of wandering the Far East. Returning to more serious matters, while the Telophoroi have been driven from Cartino, it is like that the bulk of their forces yet remain. On the evidence of the Grand Company for Warzi's first joint military operation, however, I'm confident that we have the potential to meet such threats head-on, even without the aid of you and yours. As such, while our forces keep the Telophoroi at bay, I would ask that you apply your talents to the task of neutralizing the towers. A sensible division of labor. While the towers remain, so too will the threat of the lunar primals. And given our expertise in the field of aetherology, we are better qualified to find a solution. That we are, especially should it happen to lie beyond the Alliance's dominion. There is a time and place for formal investigations, of course, but certain secrets are wont to hide where only enterprising individuals may venture. Hello, hello, Umi. And bye bye bye. Bye bye bye, sunset. Bye bye bye. Why did I read that out? There is a time, yeah, that I read. I could not agree more. There are none better suited to this task, nor any upon whom I would rather rely. On behalf of the Alliance, I thank you. We look forward to receiving any information you are able to uncover. And with that, I must take my leave. Should you have need of assistance, pray do not hesitate to ask. Fare you well, my friends. Bye-bye-bye. Bye-bye, sunset. Thank you for stopping by. I confess, I have hoped to be able to study the towers more closely, vital as they plainly are to the Telophoroi's plans. If we can discern their ultimate function, we will be one step closer to understanding our enemy's grand scheme. Should we succeed in neutralizing them, of course, it is all but certain that the Telophoroi will mount an all-out invasion. And that it will begin. The one who waits at the heart of the case will come for us. For you. Yet in the end, our true nemesis may be the calamity to end all calamities, the final days themselves. Yes, alright, Alphinote. We need a plan, not portents. As Tancred so eloquently pointed out, we are in a position to seek information from all manners of places, not least. Charlene? Charlene. According to Kryl, the Forum have been more secretive than ever of late. While this may be related to the appearance of the Telothroi, that remains a matter of speculation. But one thing is clear, the Forum is determined to keep us from discovering the truth. Master Fortunal's performance at the Lotus Stand was enough to convince me of that. The matter bears further investigation. I do hardly concur. Nor can I think of a more promising place to look for answers we seek on the matter of the towers. Sharlan has ever been the wellspring of either logical knowledge. Has. They have so many archaisms. And I struggle. I care not where we go, here or there, my lance will be ready. And what of you, I assume might you be persuaded to join us? Plot a course for Sharlan. If it means I can have words for Fortunal and beat the shit out of him. An island of bookworms and bureaucrats. Have we no other choice? Yeah, would be nice to beat him. After his performance. Only after I do. Honestly, beating her father. If he and his friends in the Forum think we'll leave them alone if they ignore us, they're in for a shock. It appears we are in agreement. We have but to wait for Kryl to secure the necessary permissions. In the meantime, there is a matter I would investigate. Does it involve those structures? By strange coincidence, it does. At present, I have only a creeping suspicion, but with your help, I will soon find out whether my fears are warranted. I guess we go to Sharlan. Shush. Shush. You have learned the name of Shush, yeah, I know. Can I use it? Or will there be a cutscene? Meanwhile, in the Garlean capital. Okay, so we'll look at Xenos. Last time we saw him, he got a new weapon, yeah. So he got a scythe. He's a Reaper now. I guess it's a cool introduction for the new job. We got a very big cliffhanger when he was like choosing the weapons.
Though I suppose you knew that already. My plan to redirect the ether from Cartano came to a rather less than satisfactory conclusion. It was, in many respects, an abject failure. Which does, of course, raise the question of where we are going to procure the requisite amount. The obvious solution would be to draw on resources a little closer to home, though that would require our dreamer to dream a trifle more deeply.
So be it. The dreamer will not complain.
Then let us begin the preparations at once. With the gateway of the gods complete, all that remains is to gather the necessary ether, and our prize shall be within reach.
What is this tower silhouette?
The time has come to fulfill your heart's desire, my desire! To relieve those wretched creatures of their meaningless existence!
Greening maniac, as Alicia said.
I shall drink a sea of souls and gorge myself upon the darkened moon.
Yeah, there was yellowish, orangish, reddish.
Then you shall come to me, all roiling rage and rancor.
Look it to me. Welcome to the stream.
And the stars shall bear witness to our final contest.
That was a Shinru sounds. This guy, he's something else. He's just a bit of a yandere, I guess. What is it, Yishtola?
As I thought, the ethereal currents have been disturbed here too.
So those towers are seeping either from the land.
It's the same in Thanalan. Make that every location we surveyed.
And the strength of each current has diminished dramatically, far more than can be attributed to a natural occurrence.
Okay, they kind of reused this for Final Fantasy XVI. Like, they definitely reused this. I like how the ship that Totaro built is pink. You know, like every outfit that she wears is pink, and then the ship she made is also pink color. I find it so adorable and such a nice detail.
We took a number of readings, and noticed that the closer we were to the tower, the lower the etheric density became. In short,
the towers are drawing upon the land's ether, which would explain how they were able to carry out the summonings.
Our allies must be informed of this. We should return to the Rising Stones and have Tataru relay our findings to them.
Hear me. Hear me. Hear me.
Hi, Delene. No freaking way. She's finally speaking to us.
And with it, the end.
Heidelin is in Ancient's guard.
The star is in your hands.
I mean, which would make sense, actually. Since Zodiac was also like, he had Elidibus as his heart, so Heidelin is supposed to also have one of the Ancients as her hearts. Damn.
Everything all right back there?
Yeah, just talking to imaginary friends. Hello, Asia, welcome to the stream. Usually we call this schizo. No. At solemn dawn, grim purpose shines and gazes cast toward moonlit sky. Thus our final curtain rise, your steps to guide what end betides. How's gaming? Just finished expansion! Just finished the main story of one expansion. And I got a new emote. I got a new emote. Wait, do I just like, can I type shush? Shh. Don't speak. The next ship to sail. Alphinaut is feeling the need to take stock. Horse chestnut weapon card. That's what you do to me every time I type a single word. Listen. I'm not at fault. Your every other message is just unhinged. I have to protect other people in the chat. I see, do you have some time to talk? All the time for Yalfi. I'd like to gather everyone's in Dawn's respite and together assess the situation in which we find ourselves. Let us take stock of the facts, shall we? And the crisis at hand began with sudden appearance of ominous towers and a multitude of locations throughout the world. We have since learned that said structures were brought into being by an organization known as Telephoroi. The Telephoroi stated purpose is to recreate the final days of eons past, an apocalyptic event that would result in destruction of all we hold dear. Already have these towers of theirs been the cause of untold suffering. Countless innocents kidnapped and imprisoned, their faith perverted for primal summonings. And unless we find a way to deal with the corruptive aura surrounding the spires, we can't even get close enough to rescue anyone. Those shielded with the blessing of light seem able to resist being tempered at least. But after what happened to Arenwald and Fordola, we need to be very, very careful about how we proceed. Yet while these threats close to home are of paramount concern, we mustn't lose sight of the situation in Garlemald. As you know, the Telephoroi are under the leadership of von Daniel and one other delightful fellow, the Zena Siegalvos, the Crown Prince, and our dear friend. To date, he has reclaimed his old body, murdered Emperor Varys, and plunged Garlemald into an even deeper pit of chaos. The capital has probably seen the worst of it for a good while there. It saw the bloodiest fighting in the War of Succession, but that has since changed, and in trembling ways. During our reconnaissance, the air was not once rent by the barking of cannons or the cries of discord. It was an eerie fog of silence which did blanket the ruined city. The inhabitants appeared to have been tempered, and with nary words spoken did they labor to transform the palace into a soaring edifice born of nightmares. Thank you for the Pasia. Keep the throat hydrated from all this reading. Yeah, I already got myself another glass of water. Thank you for taking care of me. If they were indeed my trolls, it seems safe to assume that these events too were orchestrated by Telephoroi. Ew, water, no monster. I don't drink your energy drinks. Freak off with them. Calm down, I don't drink them. If you want to drink your energy drinks, feel free to, Asia. Feel free to, Asia. It's okay, but I will judge you. So let me drink my water. An army of primals is awful now, but in light of recent developments, I fear it is only the prelude to an even greater catastrophe. We need to devise a means to counter the threat and quickly before our allies are overwhelmed. We will find a way to Charlene, I'm sure of it. Master Fortunal comments regarding the final days were curious to say the least. The forum knows more than it's letting on. Sorry to interrupt. Maybe I'm drinking caffeinated water? No, I'm drinking normal water. It's boiled water. And then cooled down by the room's temperature. We just received word from Mrs. Kryl. She says the arrangements for your visit have been finalized. We're going to Charlene! We have vacation in Charlene. You're to head to Limsa and board the next ship bound for Charlene. At an arrival, present yourselves and associates of the students of Baldizian come to assist with the Order's restoration. Oh no, drinkable tap water. Yes, you can drink the tap water here. The arrangements may be settled, but of your thoughts they must raise the prospect of returning home after so long. I'm eager to see it, of course. Of course. We should start off at once. Then I'll accompany you to the docks. You need at least one person there to wave and cry and wish you a safe journey. Oh, Tetaro, don't cry. You'll be okay here. You'll build another airship in your free time. That's really some countries don't have that benefit. Yeah, I mean, actually in many European countries too, you don't have drinkable tap water. And here in Latvia, not in every city you have drinkable tap water. So yeah, I'm pretty lucky with that. I read something. I read something in the chat next to Limsa's Etherite crystal, and I should have not read that. Oh god. Sweden known for the cleanest tap water in my country, the god of drinkable tap water. Yeah. When I was in Sweden this summer, and I was like, okay, what water can I drink? And my family was like, just take a glass and pour it from the tap. And I drank that water, and it was the clearest water I have ever drank. Like no mineral water in like that comes in bottles tastes so good. Hello Miggy. I see that you're again in your incognito drip. Oh my god, you have those dancer weapons from the occult crescent? From the new relic weapon? Is it with shiny already, or is it just the first time? Ah, it's not shiny yet. Still, it's so cool. It's so cool. I really want it. I really like it. Very pretty. Sorry, I'm standing so close. I'm just inspecting. Look at how cool it is. Damn. Wolverine kinda, yeah, gives that vibe. Especially with your drape. We'll have to go there and try the water. Yeah, definitely do. I need specific types of water, otherwise I can't drink it because it doesn't taste good. Asia. So specific with his water. Keep getting questions from my friends that aren't from a country that has drinkable tap water, and they always ask me how I don't get sick. Every time I reply, well, Sweden is known for its clean tap water, it's 100% safe to drink and you won't get sick. They don't believe me, so when they visit I have to make them drink water from the tap. Yeah, it's not only it's clean, it genuinely tastes good. Like, genuinely tasty water from tap. I was also in summer at the waterfall. I think the name is Norrbotten. I might be wrong though. But I was thirsty and I decided, yeah, I'm just gonna sip from the creek. I'm just gonna sip from the little like rivers around the waterfall, and the water was so tasty. And it tasted exactly like the tap water in Sweden, so yeah, the water there is clean. I literally don't drink one single brand of water, man. Yeah, I knew a person like that. I'm glad that I will never ever meet them again. They were really obnoxious. The one time I couldn't drink the tap water and had to buy water bottles was when I went on vacation to Thailand. Yeah, like in tropic countries, I think it's very common that the water quality is bad. Like if it's hot weather, when the temperatures are high, there are just a lot of bacteria that can grow in the water. Alright, Tataru, please don't cry. Ariel's here, which is good because I've already paid for your passage and the fee is non-refundable. Of course she thinks about money first. The ship for Charlotte should be pulling into port soon, so please follow me and have all your luggage close at hand. Time for peek. We'll see, we'll see. Is it our ship? First Endwalker cutscene? Yay, let's go. That Lolfo is so green. Love this cutscene.
They've almost finished loading our cargo. We should be ready to depart right on schedule. Or so I'm told.
Schedule.
Excellent. 'Tis nice to have a smooth beginning to one's journey, at the very least.
It's
I
funny.
always thought it's schedule, not schedule. I will never pronounce this word correctly ever in my life.
Master Louis Soir came here on a ship very much like this one. And now, years later, the street urchin he befriended that day is bound for his mentor's homeland. With his mentor's grandchildren.
Street urchin.
Aye. 'Tis upon reflection that every twist of time's river and fate's whims are brought into sharp relief. Thou hast matured much in the intervening years. Wert thou not caught attempting to relieve Master Louis Soir of his purse scant moments after he made landfall upon this dock?
Precisely.
Oh, really? Now that's a tale I'd like to hear.
Will this be your first visit to Charlian, Sir Estinian?
I don't think
Sir Estinian?
he would go there on his own.
Are we strangers newly met? Why this stiff formality?
I, merely meant it as a professional courtesy, since we are now colleagues in an official sense.
I'd rather you dispense with the sirs, especially in private company. Or I'll be forced to respond in kind, little Lord Alphino.
Little Lord Alphino, oh my god.
Painfully well.
Colin's voice is so perfect for Alphino. Yeah, it is, it is. I sometimes watch his streams or like VODs or clips, and he reads out the lines that aren't voiced for Alfie, so very nice to hear. Funny how almost every sign was in Charlian or is from there. Except Estinian. No, Tataru, don't cry.
Tataru. You seem positively distraught.
Anyway, yeah, and well, warrior of light, of course.
Distraught? Me? Don't be silly. I think it's lovely that they get to see their homeland.
I think it's lovely. That's that expression.
It's just... we're trying to thwart the schemes of an army hellbent on destroying the world. And, once again, I have to stay behind and worry that this is the last time I'll get to see my friends.
Tataru, at this point, you shouldn't be so afraid of seeing your friends the last time, but because how many times they came back to you. So you lost his reactions to his own voice and adds so much to the unvoiced cutscenes. Yeah. Really, really nice to watch. I'll bring them back safe and sound, I promise. No sense worrying about the things we've powerless to change. No, let's promise her something nice.
I'll hold you to that.
Ah, good. You're still here.
Hori! Coulternay! What brings you all this way?
We're to assist the Maelstrom and the Kobolds with a lunar primal operation, so we thought we'd see you off before heading to the tower. Flamine and the others wish you all a safe journey, and promise that they'll look after things here until you return. We will too, of course. Aye. We, your fellow Scions of the Seventh Dawn, will do our part to ensure the end of the world won't happen on our watch.
What a small task.
Set the sail! All aboard for Sharlayan!
It's time.
Then we must delay no longer. We will contact you the moment we learn aught of value. Wish us luck.
Right, I guess Tancred also weren't in Sharlayan, right? I don't think he went there.
Have a safe journey, and please, be careful.
Temple, one of the best cities? Yeah, I have seen Sharlayan on other people's streams and videos, and it is very, very pretty. I mean, I'll see it for myself.
Venture forth unto the unknown.
It's Emmett's voice.
A fate beyond the horizon that cannot be divined. A future undefined and in flux. In uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice.
I wonder why. Isn't he dead though? Didn't we kill him?
That which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end. Treasure every moment, every step of your descent.
Oh wow, that's a cool transition.
But there, in the depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
Let's see. Oh, so it's there. Game, please load. You can do it. Don't leave me on a black screen. It's answers playing.
Here. Feel.
Alright, we also arrived to the first city. I mean, at least I arrived on the ship. I arrived on the ship to the Limsa. So it looks very familiar.
Day has barely dawned, my fellow earlier riser.
Potato computer, potato SSDs, and potato RAM. Sadly, they have to change everything. I'll be doing an upgrade in like November, most likely.
Called out to you, you say? I've heard nothing myself. In any case, I dare say the sea air will do you good. Why not join the others on deck? Charlian should be coming into view at any moment.
Mini upgrade. Yeah, I'll change a lot of things. I mean, I'm going to change everything except the graphics card, actually. So yeah, that will be quite big. Now that feeling when Dawn Trail released, was playing with barely 20 FPS and had to build a new PC from scratch. From 1060 to 4070. Oh, that's a big upgrade. That's a very big upgrade. We're gonna have art in 4K. Hello, Demanding Cat. Welcome to the stream. Well, I can't stream to Twitch in 4K. I think only like partners can do that. And
My voice yet reaches you.
I'll answer later.
I am glad.
Okay, so we can talk to our imaginary friend now.
Hear, feel, think. And thus do we meet face to face at last. My warrior of light, guided by the crystal.
She's so pretty. I can trust your words no longer. I need answers.
You have visited the first. You have every right to say that. You have gained an understanding of what I truly am, what Eidolon has always been, a primal.
Yeah, so am I like tempered actually?
Which threatened the ancient world, and I was brought forth to bind him. Yet 7 times now, those who would orchestrate a return to that bygone era have rejoined a shard to the god I had sundered. The greater his strength grows, the swifter does mine own diminish. The power to draw your mind into the rift betwixt is no longer mine to wield.
Oh, so that's why she can talk.
Me sorely, I dare not leave these words unsaid. Even bereft of my guidance, you and your companions have accepted the burden of this star's troubled past. A conjunction has begun to form. An intertwining of your time and mine.
I see someone cheering in the Charlotte dock. Yeah, I bet that's Mickey. I bet that's Mickey.
Wheels shudder and turn. Conflict looms. Monumental. Which will decide the fate of this world and all life upon it. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
It's hard to understand any of it. It's so vague.
Just over yonder.
It's like she will do something, but I'll not tell you what.
Must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land. We shall meet again, and soon.
I understand everything. Well, I'm happy that you can relive those moments and I guess find something new in these cutscenes for yourself.
what a fine morning. Oh, still a bit stiff though.
And a good morning to you too. Taking a look at the island already?
That's really... Didn't have time for that.
Let's go! Might still be room in the prow if we're lucky.
RP walking.
The sleepers have arisen. There she is. Good old Charlian.
So I guess
Oh,
Tancred wasn't Charlene? Or was he not?
Home. Home at last.
He was. Okay, he was.
Maybe not in Father's
I was under the impression that
but
he
we'll
wasn't.
manage on our own, if we must.
You do know you're not alone in this, don't you?
I like how Estinian is just too cool to look at Charlene.
Celestinian said, "Forget not the comrades who boarded this ship at your side. I prithee."
Thank you, my friends.
Your father may have disowned you,
Steadfast support.
but you have another family. Don't worry. Don't worry, Alfie. Now how this was a nod towards
Disembarking into the heart of Charlian proper.
Final Fantasy 13 1.0 intro cutscene? Really? Was there something like Hydralin appearing
Of wisdom in all the world.
on the ship?
I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
Yeah, Estinian is just too cool to be looking at the city. At the island. Again, there's the moon. I mean, I remember that in the trailer there was some action happening on the moon. Welcome to Endwalker. Thank you! I am finally in the Endwalker. Finally! 3 years later after starting the game.
Charlian, the solitary island nation of the northern seas.
Hello Mystic, welcome.
Where under the watchful gaze of Thaliak, patron deity of scholars, academics hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets. Once, they deigned
That's so
to accept
pretty.
foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands. How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Alamegan soil.
Yeah, sounded like they're
So
true
averse
assholes.
to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom, your would-be allies.
The door turned empty. Old Charlian.
I thought they'd never let us off the ship. What's next then? Entry applications?
Oh my god. The border control.
Hopefully they find no cause to deny us.
Mm.
Hasn't Charlian all but severed relations with foreign powers? Those of us without direct ties, myself included, may be refused outright.
We have a boundary thing we cannot pass.
With a select few neutral countries.
Are you here to commit crimes, Maggie? Are you here to commit crimes against this nation? No. No? Okay. You can pass.
But from a practical standpoint, an island cannot afford to be overly strict with its borders. Especially not if that island's people are wholly devoted to the accumulation of knowledge. If one submits the proper paperwork, with satisfactory evidence of identity and intent, then foreigners may be granted entry.
May.
Quite.
Charlotte
So let us
sounds
be
like
absolutely
a
clear
pain
on
in the
these
butt.
points before we proceed. The immigration officer will ask for your affiliation and your purpose of visit. Considering Charlian's views on intervention, I strongly suggest we avoid any mention of the Scions.
Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about what I had to go through this summer when traveling.
Laid the groundwork for us to act as associates of the students of Baldessian, and our ostensible reason for being here is to aid in their order's restoration.
I'm having pretty strong thunderstorm. I hope it's not going to interrupt the stream.
Expedite our progress should an actual student be seen at the head of our little group. Would you mind leading the way?
Of course.
Rahab Best Boy. He's very sweet. He's a very sweet and kind character. I also really like how he thinks you can't read his emotions, but actually everything is written on with his ears and tail.
Certainly. I see by your mark you are an Archon.
I am. Grahat here of the Students of Baldessian at your service. I was assigned to an Eorzean survey team, but have returned to assist with the reformation of my order. My associates here will provide additional support.
Why are you suddenly so grumpy?
Detailing your group and its scheduled arrival for today. And it seems some few of your companions are also Archons. If you'll step forward, we can process those applications first.
Ishtola rule.
See how it
What will
goes.
the
That
twins say?
list is etherically linked with the citizen registry kept in the main repository.
Oh, it's online system. They have internet. Oh my god.
I've confirmed your status as Archons and amended your travel records accordingly. Welcome home. Now, who do we have here?
Not leveler anymore though.
Alphino Leveilleur.
I will never pronounce those French sounding names.
And Alize Leveilleur.
Alize and Alfie without the leveler, yeah.
Your applications have also been approved. Having said that, the streets are abuzz with talk of how House Leveilleur's lord disowned his young progeny.
He did, yeah. You gotta punch him in the face.
And while such personal circumstances constitute no reason to deny you entry, I urge you to avoid exacerbating your present situation. Times are quite troubled enough already.
She had such flashy earring for such a, you know, simple
These last two are not Charlian natives, but you will find their credentials.
garb.
An application was made in advance.
You know, so official looking, and then there's like this really bright, right into your face earring.
Name and occupation?
Warrior Flight! Artisan! Champion of yours, yeah. adventurer by trade, I suppose. I picked the lie option because I was told to lie.
An adventurer? Well, I suppose that is considered a valid calling in your native Eorzea, and it does indeed match the profile provided. You may enter.
She's looking down on me. What a bitch.
And you, sir?
And now he says Scion.
Formerly of the Order of the Knights Dragoon in Ishgard.
Formerly, at least. And what, pray tell, is your profession now?
Unemployed. Oh no, he's thinking. Oh no, Obsidian. Don't think.
If you'll allow me.
Kryl saves the day. Kryl just saves.
Mercenary, hired for his strength at arms. Surely you are aware of the dangers we often face on our forays into the wilderness.
Thank God,
Mistress
Kryl.
Baldesion, if you insist on sponsoring his entry, then so be it. But while I appreciate that desperate times call for desperate measures, I find your choice of company concerning. Be advised that even a single misstep may have severe repercussions for your organization.
I have every confidence in my chosen company, dear and trusted comrades that they are. But I thank you for your concern.
Well, Obsidian, you're saved. I'm the big champion, but didn't she like, nah, you don't have to make up lies.
Kryl, it is good to see you.
Just come clean as your chicken. Just say that you're an employee. Love this, plus you cannot trust him with money. You just cannot trust him in general. Like, he's so responsible in a way.
Likewise. Long voyage notwithstanding, you will seem none the worse for wear. There is much to discuss, but this is hardly the place. Let's be on our way, shall we?
Rory, always the sarcastic on border control. They're not sarcastic, but they really look at you when you like stumble or like you become silent suddenly or don't know what to answer. Like you suddenly become suspicious and they start asking you more questions.
Well, I had to say something, Sir Taciturn.
Estinian is awesome. I'm very surprised how he could actually find something to answer to Kryl. Something sassy to throw at her. Look at these two cheerers. Look at these two wholesome cheerers. Hello, Nathan. Hello, Nathan. Also in a cool drip. Also in a cool drip. Let me see, let me see. Damn, Orianji, you're in the way. Okay. The coat is cool, the coat is very cool. I think it's the science garb. I think it's the science garb that you get in the MSQ. I just wear it in a white color usually. It is? Okay, okay. Never tell someone at boarding control their breath stinks. He patted me down after that. Why would you even say that? Hope you enjoy the music in the Endwalker. I enjoy it all the time when I listen to it while drawing, so I will absolutely enjoy it while playing the story as well. I'm glad I spotted your ship coming into port. The officers are born bureaucrats and sticklers for detail. In any case, you may relax and take a moment to get your lamed legs back. We got a coffee. Kryl sweeps the science with speculative look. Old Charlian, new to you. I had thought to launch directly into an explanation of what I've learned and how we might proceed. But this is Isus and Estinia's first time in Charlan, and for the rest of you, a homecoming that was long overdue. You must have places you wish to visit and people you're dying to see, therefore I propose we postpone our agenda so that you all may have sufficient time to recover from your journey and get your bearings in the city. And I can attune to either ends. Once you settled in, you can reconvene at the Baldesian Annex. How does that sound? It is a fine suggestion. We may not be welcomed at Levelier State as such, but I should like to nose around the neighborhood all the same. I am equally untethered, as it were. There is no particular place that my kin call home. Still, I would not pass up the opportunity to reacquaint myself with the city. Likewise, a quick tour of our old haunts might even yield some useful gossip. The annex was west of the Idred Paso, wasn't it? I shall join you there anon. Yes, we'll see you there. And what would Orianji do? I too have places I would be remiss in not visiting forthwith. By the leave. Damn. I really find it funny that in the Japanese version of the game, Urianji speaks totally normal language. Are we in different server? Yeah, I'm on the Spriggan. I'm on Chaos Spriggan. And like in English translation, they just decided to twist our tongues. What of you, Stinian? My services as a guide are yours for the asking. That won't be necessary until we reconvene. I prefer to wander as the wind takes me. But I could... Oh. Well, Raka, would you like to join us then? You've been gone for quite a while and this would be a perfect way to refresh those dusty old memories of yours. Yeah, bro hasn't been here for like 100 years. Of course, if you will have me. Come on, so Charlene awaits. I'm on Light Phoenix. Yeah, you can travel. You can travel to this data center. Yeah, when you log into the game in your own character selection, you have to right-click the character and there should be data center travel option. Mugi is so happy. So happy. Ooh, it's also the relic weapon from Dawn Trail. Yeah, that one is so good. I want to pick up White Mage just because of that relic weapon. So happy. Calm down, you. Very happy cat. Okay. After you, my friends, I'm more than content to follow your lead. Escorts. What escorting entails, certain duties require that one or more NPCs accompany you in order to proceed with quest objectives. You must keep them at your side and make your way to a designated location. So long as you remain in the same area, NPCs accompanying you will remain at your side even when using teleport or the Ethernet. It's possible to ride mounts or swim while escorting. Please note, however, they will not appear at your side until you dismount or leave the water. So, they're next to me, but I just don't see them. You may also speak with NPCs while escorting them. For them, or you may encounter conversation points along the way, which offers additional topics of discussion. These points will be indicated on your map. When speaking, you will be given the option to part ways. You will also part ways automatically when changing carriers. If you part ways with an NPC, you may return to the starting point and speak with them to try again. Malgrachen is accompanying you next. Try speaking with Kryl. Is he accompanying me? I guess. Don't forget Mr. Kryl, our worthy guide. So many sprouts here! All sad, then let us be on our way. Our first stop amusingly enough will be the last stand. It's a cafe on the west side of the harbor. Our next objective requires escorting. Last stand, okay. Did they just run after me? Yay! I'm working on unlocking stage 2. On my warrior, I currently have stage 3 Endwalker and Relic Glamours. I'm kind of not a fan of like the end version of relics. For example, in Bozja, I feel like in Bozja the end stage of all relics is just ugly, like legit ugly. But there are a lot of stages that I like, especially for monk. So I'm trying to grind Bozja. Yeah, it's not very successful to be honest because there aren't many people. And here we are, the last stand. I may have mentioned this before, but although our research into nutrition and food preparation is quite extensive, the average Charlene tends to regard seasoning and flavor with a certain indifference. I see that food is shit here. There was one pupil at Studium, however, who could stomach the school's insipid meals no longer, so he quit his lessons and poured all his savings into building a proper eatery. And so the last stand came to be. It is, as the name implies, the sole dedicated outpost of fine dining in Charlene, the one and only bastion of the culinary arts in an isle of otherwise mediocre fare. Damn, it's hard to live in Charlene. Like, how can they live there with bad food? I seem to recall their burger being hailed as one of the more impressive items on the menu. Not that I ever had the pleasure of eating one myself. Poor Graha wants a burger. Not shit for nutrition and balance, intended not to distract you with flavor. But tastes like shit. I mean, I remember all the remarks about the bread that Tataru made. And everyone's just like, yeah, the taste is pungent for sure. Was never a fan of the Heavensward rally grind, so painful have to working on bards. I did the Heavensward rally grind and it actually was pretty okay for me personally. I grinded one Heavensward relic, that was my first relic weapon, which is on my Dark Knight right now. And I also grinded one relic in Realm Reborn for Scholar. I never want to do that again. The Realm Reborn grind was awful. That was too much of RNG happening there. Too much. Because you're a typical Charlene when it came to cheap and convenient Raham. But surely Tataru has since taught you how to appreciate a well-prepared dish. We should all stop in when time permits and sample the cafe's delights. Shall we press on the stairs to the side of the cafe that'll take us to the Eatery Plaza? Actually, I forgot to attune to Eatery. Can I do it? It was super fun. Right, Mugi, it was so fun that afterwards you did 2 relics on your own and then you just wanted to... What did you want to do? Hello Blue, welcome to the stream. Hello, hello, how are you doing? Shiny, shiny raids. Shiny, shiny. How was your stream, Blue? How's Bloodborne? Did you beat the spider? Did you just beat that spider boss? Okay, I will attune. And while I'm attuning, I will give shoutout to Blue. Hello, Orange. Hello, hello. Child, blue, side. Yep, got rid of the spider and found the skeleton kind now. More fun boss fights. That's nice to hear. That's nice to hear that you're having a bit more enjoyable boss fights. Skeleton King. Okay, Skeleton King. Makes sense. Thank you for your raid, Bloom. If you have to go feed Neko or get something to eat, to drink, to get some rest, if you have to run, absolutely feel free to do so. How are you doing? How's Final Fantasy XIV tonight? I finally finished the Shadowbringers expansion and just now started the Endwalker. So far there's just a lot of cutscenes. I had to do some fighting at the end of Shadowbringers, but for now we're being introduced to the new city, of Scholars. So I'm super curious, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm already low on energy, so I think I will be ending soon in a quest or two. And yeah, thank you for your raid again, thank you for the support, I really appreciate it. And its usual shape, isn't it? Yeah. That's for sure an unusual shape of Aetheryte, like someone carved it. I assure you, however, that it's perfectly functioning Aetheryte. Remember to tune yourself before we move on. Now, being the diligent tour guide that I am, I should make mention of the Confluence, a research facility located on this very plaza. Its much vaunted discoveries are the reason Charlian stands at the forefront of teleportation technology. In deciphering the underlying principles of elegant Aetherites, it allowed us to understand and reconstruct what was essentially a lost art. And off we go to our next destination. Our path leads northeast to the Agora, Charlian's largest marketplace. Grab to drink and BRB, take your time, Bloom. Welcome back, Nika. So, basically, Charlene say that they will not intervene and that they will not use their knowledge to change history, that they they use it for themselves, for their own benefit. I don't think that's fair. Let's talk. Have a talking point. Discuss the Confluence. Feel so hot without wearing the white perk. Feel free to wear whatever you want to wear. Speaking of Aetherites, those teleportation fees add up after a while, which is why I tended to rely on the far cheaper ferry services. I was pleasantly surprised when Mrs. Shitara informed me that the Scions are reimbursed for transportation costs as part of our duties. But I find old habits hard to break, and I'd rather not be bothered filling out the necessary paperwork. That's the entrance to the Confluence. I have no doubt their expertise will prove useful at some point, so I suggest you remember the way here. Alright. My Viper Glam is just very rave. Well, feel free to rave. Discuss the book stalls. Oh, this one. Do you mind if I browse the shelves for a moment? There might be some hidden gems I've yet to read. Only a moment, how optimistic. Feel free to browse all you like, but we won't wait around for you. You got so last time. We have still returned here later then. This looks very Japanese though, not gonna lie. These little open-air bookstalls are so uniquely Charlotte. I'd always thought them a common sight until I visited other nations. You can borrow books. Pretty cool. Pretty nice. And the newspapers. They sure love this yearly fees. Someone just trying to save the world king. Yeah, they just want to take my money. Welcome to the Agora, where you can find wares made in Charlene as well as wide selection of imported goods. Aha. They also used to sell questionable prototypes from various researches institutes, but I think that practice has thankfully died out, for the most part. Otherwise, I can think of no better place to stock up for your next big adventure. Am I overselling it? On a more serious note, the next stop on our tour is one which has particular relevance to our ultimate purpose here. We must head back to the Idore Plaza, follow the path north, then climb the stairs up to that imposing building at the very top. Imposing building at the very top. Alright. Oh yeah, it is very rave-like. True. The swords look nice though. The swords look very fitting with this glam. Bing. Imposing building. Yeah, it is kind of imposing and threatening looking. We can talk here. Discuss the water features. These little decorative features are typical of Charlene architecture. Aside from the research wing, our headquarters on the Isle of Val were rather simple and rustic by comparison. This is the Nymphaeum, an area dedicated to the blessing of water. For Charlene's, water represents more than a life-sustaining liquid. It is a reminder of the great floods, which precipitated the birth of our nation, as well as symbol of the knowledge which flows from Taliak's divine urn. This is the reason you see an abundance of fontaines throughout the city, and a propensity of utilizing water as a decorative feature in our architecture. See, water is a life-sustaining liquid. You have to drink water, guys. This grand structure before you is the Rostra. The name refers to the original public platform erected here, upon which a forum of elected representatives would deliver orations and debate policy. Although the stage has since evolved into the council chambers, the nature of the forum and the duties of its members remain largely unchanged. Am I boring you, Raha? You seem awfully distracted. My apologies, from here one can see the entire city spread out below. The vista put me in mind of my arrival in the first. Those who had gathered at the Crystal Tower asked me how they might go about building a new home. Naturally, my answer were all inspired by my knowledge of the finest settlement I could think of, the great city of Charlene. And bit by bit, those few buildings grew into a town, community, the Crystarium. I can almost see its echo. I see. Feel free to come up here whenever you wish. I don't think these councillors would object to you simply enjoying the view. Such memories should be treasured. For now, however, the tour must go on. Our spectacle of sightseeing concludes with a fittingly named journey's end. Walk down the stairs to the east and continue straight ahead. Need water, Romeo? Yeah, I need to also to sip. Maybe, but it has some fancy ground beans mixed in. Well, yeah. Whatever suits you better, I guess. What kind of beans? He means coffee in that room. Coffee is beans after all. He's quite pretty though. Although the weather is not the nicest, I guess it would look much better during the sunny time. But yeah, it does remind me a lot of the Travanian, what was its name, Forlands? The one in which the old Charlene is destroyed. The architecture is exactly the same, it's just, you know, not the ruins. Ooh, Dancer Glam. I think it's the Shadowbringers glam, right? The relic, the job job relic. Artifact armor, not relic, artifact armor. I'm wearing literal panties. Happens, happens. Okay, I need to go just straight from here. They also sprint with me. Oh my god. Yippee. Where do you get glamours from? I mean, I just collect the armor that I like in the game. And then I just put everything into the glamour dresser and then I have fun and try to do some fun glams. I really like my dancer's glam though. I don't think I'm changing it anytime soon. I do want to get some prettier weapon though. Maybe some better boots or shoes. We arrived at Journey's End. History tells us that this was where those who put ashore with Arkan Nunkrep built their first homes. In the present day, it serves as the residential district for the most important officials and the oldest Charlene families. You'll see that one mansion is clearly larger than its neighbors, that the estate belonged to our friend from House Levelure. All things considered, we should probably keep our distance for the time being. And with that, we bring our little Charlene tour to a close. I hope it has proven to be an entertaining and enlightening experience. Now, shall we head directly to Baldesian Annex? You remember the way, don't you, Raha? Let me think. We head down towards the harbor, cross the bridge to our right, then follow the path below the Eaterite Plaza. Correct. After you. Go on. Can also teleport with them. Actually, let me attune here. Oh, I guess I can go down and attune here as well. Right? Let me see. Journey's End not attuned. Baldesian Annex not attuned. Scholar's Harbor is attuned. The Rostra tune. There's quite a lot. Somehow. I don't think I see everything. Wait, I am in the journeys. Wait, it's Alfie's home. The freaking biggest building on the map. It's as big as the rostra for the forum. Jesus Christ, his family is loaded. He literally is little lordling. Barda was going for a cowboy looking glamour, but blue is this my favorite color and matches with my character hair color. Well, let's see. I really like the bar glams in general. They have this very like musician kind of like rock vibe, I guess, even. So Can I teleport with them? I should be able to, right? Yay! They're with me. Let me attune because I will forget later. Let me see, let me see. The dog is so cute! Oh my god, the dog is absolutely adorable. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool glam. It's very nice. Very, very stylish, very stylish. The hat is very nice. So, Cryon, come closer. Bow's not glamorous. Let me see. As the joyous look on Raka's face has undoubtedly informed you, this is Baldesian Annex. Ooh, okay. If you continue up the hill, you'll arrive on the doorstep of Phenomenon, but I think we've explored enough for the day. We can take you there another time. Inside with you then. Cutscene, please be wasted. Let me rest a bit. I'm back and I brought Isa and Raha with me. Oh, you're right about the ship then. Hello, Raha. It's nice to see you again. And it's a pleasure to finally meet you, Isa. I've heard many a tale of your exploits. Ojika Tsunjika. It has been an age. Yeah. Allow me to introduce Ojika Tsunjika, Administration Officer for the students of Baldesian. He oversees the day-to-day business of the Annex. You may recall meeting his cousin, Ejika. What? No! Oh yes, Eureka. I've read the initial reports. Quite a shock to hear what's become of the Isle. Do take care if you have opportunity to rejoin the expedition. This place is like a second home for the students. The Isle of Mal served as our main headquarters, of course, but we often had occasions to visit Charlian. I didn't know if you did not do Eureka. Ah, I see. Yeah, I never did Eureka, so I don't know. Whether to make use of the city research facilities, attend conferences, or procure supplies from distant shores. And the annex here was built to provide lodgings for our members while we engage in such activities. What a stupid mosquito. Ever since our headquarters, along with the Isle itself, vanished, the annex has served as our base operations. And yet it feels so empty. With so many lost to us, the organization is a shell of its former self. The day will come when we will see the students rise again. Hello, Sriracha. That mosquito is not dead, sadly. Enjoying the game? Yeah, just started at Endwalker and so far very curious. Not much has happened. We just only had a little guide tour on the Charlian city, which was pretty interesting to see Alfie's analysis home. But yeah. I think I will be ending it here for today when we finish this quest. This quest. But first, we must ensure that Telophorai fall. The door on the left here is the main hall, where we can discuss our options moving forwards. Once everyone arrives, that is, you probably have time to rest before our discussion begins in earnest. I had private quarters prepared for you in the Andron, so please feel free to make yourself at home. Ah, the nap room's perfect for an afternoon doze. I didn't mean to give you the wrong impression. The chambers are quite well appointed. Far more so than some cheap roadside inn, you may be assured. 'Twas simply that we were often so busy with research or exhausted from journeys abroad that we would slip into the Andron just to steal a few wings. And thus they became known amongst the students as nap rooms, even if many such naps might last well into the following morning. Say the word and I'll be happy to show you to your chamber. I kind of feel those students might have done that too, you know, like go to sleep a bit earlier, you have just like a little nap, and in the end you end up sleeping until like morning. Thank you for the sip, Mugi, and for the posture check. Hopefully the others won't be too long in coming. I'll wait for you all in the main hall. Where? I guess I have to go here? Yeah, speak with Kryle in main hall. I sometimes need to read what quest wants me to do. Ooh, it's map of Eorzea. Looks pretty nice. Looks pretty nice. To see it like so big. That's far east, Doma. Oh, I actually never noticed that you have the 4 beasts on the map there. That's pretty curious. I never noticed. It's actually a very cool detail. I have no clue what this place is though. And this, I don't think it's still unlocked. It's still locked for me. This is the empty, I guess. With the Garnemer somewhere there, I suppose. There. Yeah, me, that set you wanted you can get here in Charlian. Yeah, which set? I don't remember. Which set I wanted to get? Alright, let's talk to Kryle. Let's not be sidetracked by the map. I forgot. So, a set that I wanted to get is in Charland, but you forgot which set. Hello, Blue. Welcome back. Welcome back, Blue. Feeling refreshed and alert. Our colleagues should be wandering in soon, so I suggest we stay here and wait for them to join us. The one set I can think about is the appointed set. Let me quickly Google how it looks like. Appointed set.
Pray forgive me. I was delayed.
No, first time seeing that actually. I mean, it's very stylish and I would like it. I would like it. But you just get it through the MSQ.
It's fine, Oriange. We're all here now.
Let's get down to business then, shall we?
A side quest one. Side quest one.
Come what may, we must prevent the Telophoroi's plans from coming to fruition. At present, I see 2 paths for gathering the information which may aid us in achieving that goal. The first involves an investigation into the change which has come over Charlian, not to mention the recent inscrutable behavior of the Forum. As most of you know, the 99 members of the Forum are elected from the general populace. This alone guarantees a plethora of opinion with regards to foreign policy. The Bibliotheques, for example, are a group of conservatives which would have Charlian focus on recording history, while remaining entirely
When did this set is from custom delivery? Ah, I see. Okay. You know that custom deliveries give you the drip. What does the one you're talking about look like? I have no clue which one Moogie means. That's the problem. Because I want a lot of things and I can't even recall anything specific.
And at the other extreme, we have advocates for proactive diplomacy and direct intervention. My grandfather Galef was one such member, as was Archon Louisois. Yet despite our diverse factions and philosophies, the recent vote to deny Eorzea's request for assistance was unanimous. Even more concerning was the fact that many cited other, more pressing duties as justification for their recalcitrance.
Fortuno's
Pressing
refusal in Gridania
duties.
had those same undertones. 'Twas as if, having stared unblinking into the face of impending doom, it simply turned away to pursue something more important. But what could that possibly be?
A mystery indeed.
Imagine the
One which
world
I
is
ask for
ending
your
and you're
help to
just
solve.
ignoring
Our
that.
future may depend on it.
Damn, Blue, I'm so sad that you missed the cutscene with Alphinaud and Alize's dad. We've seen their father today. And oh my god, do I want to slap that guy.
As for our second potential path, it concerns a request made directly to the students of Baldesion. Our organization was founded primarily to study strange and unexplained phenomena the world over. Mysterious relics and ruins, arcane disturbances, and so forth. Compared to our more isolationist Charlian colleagues, we have strong connections overseas, namely with scholars and academics who share our passion for the unknown. The request in question comes from one such acquaintance, Nidana, an alchemist residing in distant Thavnair. Her missive describes the sudden appearance of a tower, and the subsequent summoning of what I can only assume is a lunar primal. In response to this threat, the Satrap of Radzat-Han, the individual who governs the city-state, has instructed the alchemists to find a means to deal with the spire.
The artisans of that land are heirs to an ancient tradition, one rather unlike that of their Uldan counterparts. It is possible, nay, probable, that they have gleaned truths unobtainable by Eorzea or her Far Eastern allies.
They do, in fact, appear to have a strategy in mind, though it will require further research. To that end, they have requested an introduction to a capable warrior shielded by the blessing of light.
Assuming we divide our forces to pursue both of Krar's lines of inquiry, then having you join the group heading to Thavnair would seem the obvious choice. But the investigation in Sharlayan is of vital importance as well. Equal, I think, to the Thavnarian one, given that the fate of the world may hinge on the results of both.
Yes, it is quite the quandary. Though it is a great imposition and an altogether too common one, our efforts would be more likely to succeed were you to lead the charge on both fronts. You are indeed our champion. As to which task to tackle first, we will defer to your decision. Let us next decide how everyone else might best be assigned. As for myself, I shall continue what I've begun in Sharlayan. I should also like to steal the services of an Archon or two.
And thereby gain access to a greater range of reading material. I will help with that.
Allow me to offer my assistance. I have some small amount of experience in the field of research.
Some small amount of experience, just 100 years in the Crystal Tower.
Alize and I would also like to help, if you would have us.
anything to understand even a fraction of what our father and the Forum might be thinking.
Of course! The more the merrier.
Right. The rest of us will make the journey to Thavner.
Yakakudoki? That's the name of the glam, or the name? Oh, the glam. Ah, the samurai glam. Okay. Samurai glam. I see. Thank you.
Thoughts? Objections?
I passed through Thavner on my way to infiltrate the Empire, and though I'm not qualified to give a guided tour, I did gain a sense of where things lie.
I'll be happy to have you along then. So for this group, it will be you, me, and Urianger.
Give me a moment afterwards, and I'll supply you with all the details of Nadana's request. Consider this
a lot of management in these quests.
Tasks are complete. May our investigations prove fruitful.
I'll get to that one eventually, as I'm on a mission to finish every single side quest in the game. I'm in Stormlight currently. Wow. That sounds like a lot. That sounds like a lot to do, not gonna lie. Need to do quests of the Four Lords and Stormblood to get the quest in Endwalker. Whoa. Luckily, I have done that. So, I guess we have like 2 things to do now. We can choose either which quest to do. I don't think it matters, most likely. I guess it's something like on Shadowbringers, where you first had to visit either Alphinaud or Alizé. And so I guess I'll decide tomorrow which quest chain I will pursue first. Probably I will go with the Charlian quest chain and peek into the thoughts of the Forum, hopefully. What does it say? Heeding the books, Kyle is intent on uncovering the reason behind Forum's inexplicable behavior. Yeah. Heeding the books. And here we have for Thavner bounds. Thancred is eager to set forth for Thavner. That's a new region though. That's a new region. That's a new area. That's a new Aetheryte unlock. This also sounds very interesting to see. But yeah. For today, I just end here. For today, I just end here. Oh, there's a chair. Let me just sit on it. Let me see, actually, let me roleplay. Experience what it is to be someone else. Or how was it said? I don't remember in the tooltip. So thank you for watching, everyone, today. I hope you had some fun. I hope you enjoyed watching me finish the Shadowbringers finally, and start the Endwalker, and tomorrow I will definitely stream again and continue the one of the quest chains, maybe 2 even, hopefully. We'll see how it goes tomorrow for me. And for now, I'm wishing everyone a lovely rest of your night. I hope you sleep well. You know, tomorrow is breakfast, so you definitely need to rest. I definitely need to get some rest because tomorrow is breakfast. I guess I'll be saying it at the end of every stream now. And yeah, wish you good night's sleep, or like good end of your day, and see you all tomorrow. Bye bye, stay comfy in your boxes, and please stay for the raid too. We're gonna raid Cutie Chloe. Okay guys, see you. Bye.